How can I, 22M, help my ex-girlfriend, 21F, after someone sent me a video of her? I wanted to ask something in regards to a situation with my ex-girlfriend. In July, I, 22M, broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years, 21F. I'd like to give some context before I explain things. I met her in my freshman year of college, but we didn't start dating until later. We are both Muslims, and I thought previously that we were both pretty strict in our beliefs. I'd say I'm pretty progressive on most things. But one thing that I am strict about is premarital sex of any kind, and I thought she shared the same beliefs. Probably a month or so after we started dating, I brought this up with her, and she agreed with me. I stated that I was a virgin and that I would not have sex until after we were married, if it got that far. She agreed, and stated explicitly that she was also a virgin, and agreed with my viewpoint. She has repeated this statement a few times since then, whenever it came up by chance. However, last week, an anonymous account on IG sent me a link to a video, which, you guessed it, turned out to be an explicit sex tape of her and some other guy that I don't recognize. Putting aside the morals of getting sent revenge porn, this damaged my view of her quite a bit. This is not an issue of me being insecure or jealous. It's more an issue of her lying about the value of religion in her life, and explicitly lying to me for the duration of our relationship about her virginity. To be honest, I can abide with being in a relationship with someone who shares different values than mine, but I absolutely can't stay in a relationship with a liar. In my eyes, lying is a chronic character flaw, and someone who lies about something this important, and maintains the lie for the duration of our relationship, can't be trusted with anything important in the future. I also want to be with a partner who shares my views on faith and intimacy, and considering she lied about this aspect of her faith, I can't really trust her in any other regard either. After I was sent this video, I told her that I would be busy for a few days, so that I could take some time to process. I didn't tell her that I had received the video until I confronted her. I told her that I would be happy to help her find and press charges against the person in the video, but only as friends. I said that I can't stay in a relationship with a liar, and that my perception of her was damaged, and probably wouldn't ever be fixed. I gave her the account information of the person who sent the message and tried to leave. It really did not go well at all. Screaming, crying, begging, it was actually very upsetting. She said that had a past, but she was completely changed now, and that she only lied to protect me because she loved me so much. I kept insisting that I had to leave, and I reiterated that I would help her find whoever sent the video, but I couldn't stay with her. After I kept insisting, she started getting angry. I really don't know what happened to the woman I loved, because she literally said she would tell everyone I left her because of the revenge porn, and that I was a jealous, insecure loser. She threatened to tell my family and friends that I left her because my dick was small, and not because she lied to me for over 2 years. After I left, I decided to get ahead of her, so I messaged my family, my friends, her friends, and whatever mutuals she might have decided to contact with the actual story. Some of them took it badly, of course, but it went better than I expected. She has been messaging and trying to call me constantly. In the last month, I have had over 300 missed calls and more than 500 messages that I haven't responded to. If she wants help with the revenge porn, I am more than willing, but I'm not going to respond to pointless crying or insults. I specifically want advice on how I can move past this, and help her press charges on whoever sent the video. I know there are going to be people upset with me, because of how heavily left-leaning Reddit tends to be. I am not racist, sexist, homophobic, or any other kind of East or Obe. I apply my standards equally to anyone, regardless of their characteristics. I have self-respect and I'm not willing to remain in a relationship with someone who misleads me for over 2 years. I am willing to move past the fact that she was willing to damage my reputation by lying to our families and friends, as I just want this whole thing to be over. I want to know how I can get her to stop trying to put us back together, and instead focus on what is probably the biggest issue in this whole situation, that someone sent me revenge porn of her, and that the same person could send this material to basically anyone else. If she doesn't care about addressing the revenge porn, you can't make her. And there's clearly no other point in engaging with her when you don't want to continue the relationship and she's refusing to accept that, so just leave it be. Or if she keeps harassing you at this level, maybe you can just ask the authorities to look into the video while you're asking them what steps you need to take to protect yourself. Lying isn't her only character flaw. She's shown you already that she is willing to public humiliate you just to keep her public image intact. I don't understand how you can just sweep that under the rug. She seems very manipulative and prone to becoming volatile when things aren't going her way, and this is me ignoring all the missed calls and messages she has sent you. Emo, I don't think you should help her at all and should just remove her completely from your life. This type of women will cause you problems down the line, and I believe that it is best for you to cut your losses here while nothing major has happened. Get a restraining order against her and move on. Seems like a pretty easy answer here. She's an ex for a reason. This no longer has anything to do with you. Just leave her alone. This whole thing is over. No sane person is going to blame you for things she did. Then let it be over. You say you're done, then be done and walk away. Let her decide if she wants to take action. Revenge porn. It's none of your business anymore. 32 female got a message my husband 36 male may have cheated. 32 female 36 male married 4 years, together 9. Got message of possible cheating. Basically the title. My husband has been going out and getting drunk at bars, restaurants, strip clubs. A lot lately. So I've been going through a lot of emotions already. Full disclosure, he is a struggling alcoholic, and I assume it is mainly to get out of the house and drink somewhere where he isn't told to slow down. But I digress. Last night he came home absolutely hammered around 2 a.m. snoring like a log and his phone is going off like crazy. It ends up being a group chat with his army buddies. That's fine. But I scroll down and there's an obviously attractive girl in his inbox. But the messages have been unsent on his end, but hers were still there. I also found pictures of a random Hooters girl from around 8 last night, but he was out until 2, so I DK how late he stayed. He said he was at Texas Roadhouse, which literally isn't open until 2 lol. I sent the girl in the messages a friend request from my page because she looks basically my age, and when she accepted she said, "Do I know you?" So I just came right out and said I saw your messages in my husband's inbox and was really just trying to see what's going. Totally non-confrontational. More of a girl-to-girl plea for some honesty if there was anything. She sends the screenshot attached. Which says they slept together a few times last year. But she didn't know he was married, and she said sorry. IDK. I asked him about it and he said, I have no idea who she is, never seen her in my life. So I said, but here are the screenshots. Then he says, oh, she's probably a catfish. So I went to her page and kinda dove deeper, and she is indeed super hot and a little catfish vibe. Why? She's got a ton of followers and really high like counts etc. from lots of men. But that doesn't exactly mean she's a catfish. She has pictures her son, she's tagged in the town over in certain posts, and even has mutual friends. So I'm on the fence about if she is or isn't real, and if she isn't IDK why she'd like about something like this. I have no way to verify if she's real because I can only find FB, not Insta or anything, and I'm old and bad at tech to be honest. IDK what to think, and I'm honestly just looking to see if anyone else has had an issue with a catfish lying about an affair? Probably just for fun because that's kinda what they do. Is this a thing? Or am I possibly being paranoid because he's been going out a lot? Edit to add. I'll have to add the screenshot from her in the comments I think because it says this community does not allow attachments. Girl, we all know he cheated. He needs to stop drinking and acting like a frat boy. Your husband is not acting like a married man in any way. I think the woman was telling the truth. Why would she not? Your husband is lying, you've seen the breadcrumbs already. Can you go on living with a man who drinks this much and goes out this much with no respect for your marriage? I'd be getting a lawyer and making plans. This has gone too far. You know he cheated, ain't nobody out here catfishing you by sending proof the fucked your husband. Tell her what he said and ask to FaceTime her. But we all know he fucked her. Call his bluff and say you got 2 minutes to tell me the truth because the woman you called a catfish, just send me more proof. If you want hope of reconciliation tell me now, or so help me I'll walk, see if he folds. But he fucked her, you know he did. Time to start looking for lawyers. You have mutual friends but don't know if she's real? Can't you just ask one of them? I doubt girl's a catfish and I'm certainly dude cheated on you with her. IM24 posted pics on Insta and my girlfriend F26 reacted weirdly. So I posted some pictures on Instagram. Hi, I posted some pictures on Instagram from my vacation and my deployment from the army, and I don't ever really post anything. So my girlfriend saw this post and asked me, should I be worried that you're trying to impress somebody in particular? Because maybe you meet someone who is not a random person anymore and you're trying to impress her by posting stuff you're proud of. And I have no idea how on earth I can explain to her that I just wanted to post them. These photos didn't include a single picture of me topless to just top it off. She is the type of person who has 4,480 posts on Instagram and I have 10, so I don't know. So wanted to hear what I can do to help her understand that I just wanted to post it. Edit. Hi everyone, thank you so much for the comments and opinions on how to handle this situation. I have tried using some of your methods I've found best in order not to make this worse. Unfortunately it wasn't taken lightly. I'll just handle it myself from here, but thanks everyone. I couldn't possibly imagine this post getting this many comments and likes, absolutely blown my mind. Hope you all have a good weekend coming up. I'll stop responding at the comments from now on so PLS don't use the time to continue, and I hope someone who might be in a similar situation might find help here too. Just wanted to post them, no other motive. Her reaction is her responsibility. Edit. Grammar. She's a little unhinged, but she's basically just concerned because you're acting out of the ordinary by posting stuff, because you never post stuff. Run. This is toxic behavior and a red flag. She just told you she's posting stuff to impress other guys. Well, it makes sense to a degree why she'd be questioning things, so I'd just tell her why. If you tell her you just wanted to post it, it's not gonna be sufficient enough. Maybe it's a moment that you're proud of and you just wanted a little recognition. Whatever the case may be, just be honest with her. My 20M girlfriend, 20F, lied to me about being pregnant and is mad I'm upset. About 5 days ago my girlfriend of a little over a year told me she was pregnant. Obviously I was freaking the hell out since we're so young, but I tried to help her the best I could. Anyways, as the days proceed I ask her these questions of what she wants to do. What I can help with, should I tell my parents, etc. She kept brushing off the questions but still took part in the lying. Then 2 days ago she told me that she lied about it. I ask her why she would even lie about something like that, and she says she was scared I would break up with her since I've been more distant, apparently, and wanted to test my loyalty. I told her I was upset with her for lying to me about something so huge and she should have just talked to me about it, and she halfway flipped out and told me she was just worried. She has some mental health issues, so I'm not trying to blame all of it on her entirely and trying to be more gentle, but I'm still upset and she's mad at me and freaking out that I'm still upset about it. She's lied about stuff before and I don't know what to do anymore, to be honest. That alone is reason to break up. Tests are never okay. Run away. Pregnancy isn't the kind of thing to joke about, and testing your partner is always a sign of instability and distrust. Combine the two and it's toxic instability. She's a walking red flag. You can be gentle, but still walk away. Bad. So, she was scared that she would lose you and decided to deal with her anxiety over that by testing you with the biggest lie of your lives? And then dares to be mad at you that you don't appreciate being manipulated and lied to? Sounds like a self-fulfilling prophecy to me. She isn't mature enough to be in a real relationship yet. Location flag. You need to run far away from this relationship. It's not going to get better.